Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 26 of Direwolf20's FortressCraft Evolved series. Today, I want to see what missile defense is all about, because I never got around to checking out that research. So I legitimately have no idea what's involved in what I just did. Armor-piercing warhead fitter takes imbued missiles and a pristine stinger and outputs an armor-piercing missile. Ooh. That's cool. Warhead Imbuer takes basic missiles and 50,000 energy to imbue with even more energy. Mass storage block, resin ping. Okay, those look like the main things that I got out of this research. I don't know if there's any further stuff in there. Looks about right. Okay, let's check it out. I have no idea what these are all about. So, Warhead Imbuer, research. Nice, that's cool. That sounds neat. I would like to go to there. I'm thinking I might want to move this. I know I didn't power these last episode, and I'm sure some of you might have commented like, "Dire, you forgot power." Like, I know, but I don't think I've yet to see the monsters or the bosses that typically would happen to cause the kind of trouble that those warheads are going to solve. And between last episode and this one, I was kind of thinking it through, like, hey guys, maybe I want to change stuff up. Where I heard the alarm go off, so I'm guessing some attacks are going to happen soon. Maybe we want to relocate. Maybe these turrets can come off of here, and we can relocate this stuff. So I don't think we need this stuff here anymore. Jetpack didn't want to fall. Hello. Oh, there we go. There's some bad guys coming our way. Okay. I'm thinking this is probably no longer necessary, because we've got like the uber amounts of stuff going on. So the coal is really just kind of like a nice to have. That's really not necessary. Also, I'm pretty sure we're pumping up directly into there, so we should be okay. This is my plasma head charger. Don't think I need that at the moment either, so I'm going to pick these guys up, and I'm going to replace them with just a couple more tier 2s, and I'm thinking this might be a nice kind of setup for where I'll have my missiles. This might be my missile area, and all the power is redistributing, and that's fine. So I might want to just route missiles from over here over to here, and then we can check out this plasma warhead thingy. So let's see, did I claim that research? If I did, it would maybe be on a different tab. Warhead Imbuer, nice. Titanium plate times 5 and charge PCBs. I think I've got titanium plates. The question is, do I have 5? The answer is yes, I do. Craft. Titanium plates. So that is a cool looking graphic. So the trick would be then routing warheads in this direction. That's a trick that I'm going to have to come up with. Like, I could easily just kind of route them around here. That might not be a terrible idea. I'll probably want to route them over all this stuff, right? Which shouldn't be a problem. That should be easy. And then right over to here. That, you know, that could probably work. Let's clear out a path here. That will eventually be the old warhead routing path. I don't think I hate that plan. I think I kind of like that plan. Right? And then just route this something like straight to here. So we could just go straight across. Boom, like that. And this right here, right? So then we could do something like this. This should be easy enough. I know it's kind of taking the long way around, but that's better probably than rerouting a lot of stuff all around my base. So let's clear out these things. Come here, you guys. Thank you. And I'll probably want to move this in a minute, but for now, it's okay. Probably going to want a few more of these doohickeys, but that should be good, right? So this thing should be full-ish. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. I think this thing's probably in process of crafting. We're in good shape. Nice. So we can bring this over here, and this will basically be Warhead Central. This is where all my missiles will launch from. And it's close enough. One of the main reason I wanted to move this is I was informed that the warheads do require line of sight. So being right behind this giant wall was probably not a good thing. So warheads should be making their way, lock, stock, and barrel, right over here. That should be good. Now, I do want to also have probably a decent supply of warheads. So let's do this. Let's see. If we had this and this, we could have another one probably here and here, right? And then we could have missiles and warheads all around them. So that would probably be good. This is probably a decent pattern to make. So let's replace this with one of these. And we will start. Let's get these things placed first. Okay. And then we can do storage hoppers. I want to have probably a decent supply of missiles on hand, from what I'm told. Right? So that should be a pretty good supply going forward. And then this can extend down further, right? And then what we can have is probably... Oh, by the way, I believe the way energy is distributed across storage cells has changed a little bit. So it actually should not be too... It's still, like, not the best way to do it, but it should be a little bit better to distribute energy across multiple cells like I'm about to do. So that should be okay, believe it or not. So let's do this, 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 and this, and let's see how well you distribute power. See, that's not terrible. It's making its way across. Probably a smart thing to do would be to have, like, a tier 3 right here instead of this one. And we'll fix this in a minute. This will be a tier 2 for now. And was there any other tier 3s here? I was saying this one is a good one to have a tier 3. Kind of like in the middle, if you will. Yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, guys, the name of the game right now, tower defense. That's what's up. Missile launchers. That's the next thing we're going to want to have a decent supply of. For now, whoops, did not intend to do that. And I'll put another energy cell on the outer edge in a second here. So we're going to want at least 3 more missile launchers and probably a few more shortly. Trust me, like, I know you guys are probably like, Dyer, dude, like, you haven't even launched a single missile. Why are you worrying about? Trust me, things get dicey real fast around here. And let's put these guys, like, in here, for example. Sure, basic missile, 15, cool. Just wanted that out of my inventory. So I needed what for missile turrets? Charged PCB and some servo motors. Servo motors are easy. Charged PCB, probably a little less easy. Charged PCB is the lithium one. Let's go make 100 of those. Good, there was some in there, as well as some tin plates. Awesome. Also, I'm probably going to want to deal with this. This is a hive mind, I believe. And hive minds are nasty. And I don't want any part of them being at my base. So let's see. Missile turret. Servo motors.
Crafting.
Missile turret.
Crafting.
That gave me... how many missile turrets? Not a terribly bad amount. Sweet. I think once we start seeing bosses, I'm going to be rapidly terrified. So let me just prepare a couple things, and then I want to check out this energy infuser thing. Alright guys, back down in my mining area, and as I may have mentioned, I'm pretty much out of gold, which is a bad time for everyone. I'm trying to remember if I found gold, but let's do a ping. There it is. So it looks like some splatterings of gold down there, some small pieces there, little bits of gold here and there. I'm looking for like a really nice sized chunk of it. Also, that's easily accessible from my current position. This might not be terrible. This looks like it's kind of back here, and if that's the case, that might be nice, actually. I kind of always said, like, you don't need that much gold, and you don't, but now that I'm getting into, like, the manufacturing of missiles, maybe I should have some gold on hand. And apologies for this being dark, I know. Let me get some light up going on here. There we go, gold. What are we talking about here, guys? 181,000? Not terrible. All right, I can manage that. Just to be clear, if I tubed that up, if I ran tubes in that direction, that should probably be enough, right? To like... So with a... properly... So with one of these dudes, like the fast conveyor outputter thingies and tubes, I'm keeping plenty of these guys up and running, right? So I should be able to pull that off with tubes, and then we don't have to worry about Minox and guns and all that nonsense, right? So, advanced conveyor filter, we got enough tubes, we're pretty good on tubes, but I know we're gonna need one of these guys, motorized conveyor. So let's make sure that that's ready to go. So let's give this a shot. Getting my gold back up and running. And hopefully we don't have any problems, really, while we're waiting. So we're going to want this. Don't need this down here anymore, really. Probably would behoove me to clean this up, but I'll do it later. For now, this is good. This was all gold down here, so I don't really have to worry too much about that. This was what? Oh, this was titanium, that's right. But that's okay. My titanium reserves are coming in through that thing. I've got, like... That miner is just going crazy fast now. Pretty sure I showed this on camera. But just in case I didn't, this thing's got an anti-matter drill right now, so 128x speed. Yeah. It's producing a lot of stuff. Let's come down here. I'm thinking we'll probably run this along this way. So let's do it like that. Yeah, let's get our light back on. Yeah, this is perfect, actually. So we'll put you up and running. So maybe this here with an energy cell here. He'll need a cutter head soon, but fusion drill should be enough for now. Storage hopper with ideally ideally, I would have both of these guys hooked up. You know what I'll do? I got an idea. Won't be the most efficient way to do it, but it'll work. Because this thing needs power, remember. But I could just do that, and then the power should spread evenly, right? And then we can just have conveyor tubes coming down, transport pipes, right? That's the correct direction, right? Yes. Looking good so far. Alright, so then we just need to get a few more of these and we'll get them down here. And then here, on top of this, we'll probably send power somehow like in that direction. This should be beaming power level 2. So I'd probably want to update this to a power level 2 transmitter. Like that. So that, and then we have power level 1 going down, and power level 1 will go down this way. That sound like a plan? Let me go make a few more conveyor tubes, and that'll get our gold production up and running again. And that'll be nice. And meanwhile, I'm going to go check on how our base defenses are looking. So I think we're doing pretty well in terms of base defense, if I'm not mistaken. I definitely see some attacks happening. Let's go jetpack power. Whoosh. Not seeing a ton of items on the ground. A few over here. Oh, good. Some pristine stuff. Watching out for more pristines. Because that's really all the things I'm caring about right now. I've got so much of the junky stuff that it's all good. A few pristines over here. Nice. Oh, right. And power's low. Cool. A couple more conveyors, if I may. I'm thinking that's the filter. I want transport pipes.
Crafting.
40 should be good, right? Okay. Cool. So far, so good. A few lasers shooting off over here. This guy's up to what? Nice, 3%. We're getting there. I'm actually just really wanting to see what a heavy, or like we've already seen heavies. I want to see what a boss looks like. So we're at 4,400. Okay. See, I haven't killed any bosses ever. You can see that on the bottom left there. Let's jump back down. Done? Not yet. Nice. Might want to convert this guy at some point. Maybe now. Wouldn't be a terrible time. Let's make this a tier 2 storage cell. Just clear this path so that the laser... I was going to have the laser run along the top, but you know what? I'll run it like this for now and we'll be fine. Whoops, that was supposed to be one of these. Oh, that's right, I have to figure out charging up warheads. I have an idea it works just like charging up the drill heads, but we'll find that out in about a minute. Let's just get this thing running again. You know what, I'm going to put it here in the center. That should be cool. And then this guy... I want this to be tier 2. That should be plenty. Nice. Wouldn't mind getting a drill head in here, but that'll be fine. Let's just see if this thing finishes mining his gold. He's cruising along. He should dump 64 into here. Nice, look at it cruising. Perfect, that's what I wanted to see. So let's see about getting a good way. We need it into the middle one here. Oh, this is easy to do. This will be real easy to do. we're basically going to want to probably right about here put a turntable, because you can actually hook up transport pipes directly to these things. So that's perfect, right? So then we do downward slope here, like that, and a downward slope here and here. This can be like that. Cool. So now we should have gold flowing into the middles, which is what we would normally have, and that's pretty cool. Hopefully that runs pretty smoothly. I think it's good. All right, so we've got gold production back up and running. Nice. Are you fullish? Yeah, you guys are getting kind of full. That means you guys are full. This is how much like my crazy amount of processing is going down here. And this is probably why DJ Argus does not appreciate on-site smelting. It is way overpowered. All right, back upstairs. Let's check out this thing that I want to check out. Whoosh, teleport, no. Definitely some big bugs coming my way, but they're going to be taken care of mighty quickly, as you can see. They're not really getting too close to my CPH, which is nice. Alright, so where should I implement the Uberizing of missile warheads? That's the question. Warhead and viewer. It requires 50,000 power, which I feel like is a lot of power. But I really just want to try it out. So you know what I could do? I could just do it like right here. Let's do this. Let's make the warhead and viewer be here. Oh man, that's cool looking. Alright. So you're looking for one basic hopper. Why isn't there a missile in here? I would expect missiles to be in here. Used 83, used 25, free 100. Interesting. Oh wait, I have an idea of what's happening. Okay, I know. Real quick, let's put more gold in here just to make sure that we don't run low. Stored 88, this guy should be full in. Remember, gold's the only manual piece of that setup over there. I'm thinking this guy might be pulling out. The conveyor thingy pulls out of him. Not the end of the world. But I really don't want to rebuild this. Yeah. Let me think this out a minute, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to use logistics hoppers instead of regular hoppers. And hopefully that helps. Now, where'd all those missiles go? There they are. So if I keep you full, then you should behave a little bit better. And the same can be said for you and you. Cool. Oh, that's... Why are you guys these? That's probably another part of the problem. Didn't even realize I did that. So you should be allowed to go forward now, so go. And what I'm thinking I'll do then is have like a storage hopper every so often here. So that will store these guys, right? And then they'll automatically transfer. So this will kind of be like our buffer. That sound cool? Oh, and I'm blocking things. Bad direwolf. Probably should have noticed that too. Always a sneaky thing to block. Let's fix that with this. Much better. So you guys are happy now, or what? What's your deal? You know you can go forward, right? Just in case you didn't. We will run this down and this up. So, hopper, 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 and this. That way we'll have, like, these 3 hoppers will eventually be full of missiles, and we'll have a backlog of them. And then we're probably going to want to do the same thing down here. Logistics and logistics. Good deal. And we'll be back in just a moment. Guys, I've got missile launch. I don't know what's happening, but it's happening. Whoa, look at these big explosions happening. Whoa! Nice. That is cool. I guess I was going after these things, these big ones. But yeah, I was here looking at and planning out how to tweak this a little bit, and all of a sudden, missiles started launching. That is awesome. Whoa. Gotta keep an eye on my... Whoa. I didn't die. Almost. Yeah, definitely some cool stuff going on. Dude, look at this thing. Oh man, they're huge. That's insane. So hopefully my base defenses will hold up. I have to kind of plan out my missiles a little bit, because they're not exactly behaving the way I would hope them to. I might have to tweak some stuff. Whoa, look at them go. That is so cool. They're just launching like crazy. Go, missiles, go. I'm going to take this down for the moment. We might need to wait till next episode to investigate this thing. Because I want to make sure my missiles are doing what I want them to do. That is awesome. Look at them all launching and stuff. Arthur, you're cool, right? Juice up, would you? I'm guessing these are bosses then, because I'm pretty sure missiles aren't supposed to shoot at heavies, just bosses. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of bosses coming this way. Dude, they do 75,000 damage. That seems like a lot of damage to me. Nice. Just a little bit interested in what my CPH number or my thing level is at. Dude, that's cool. Look at that. That's my space station, I guess, and I'm powering up. I should probably fly up there at some point when I have more power. Juice up again, Arthur. Clearly not keeping me powered. Alright, so I guess we're doing well. What's my threat percentage at? 5,310? Okay, good deal. So missiles are launching. We've got a decent amount in here. This guy doesn't seem to want to be doing what he should be doing, so I might be tweaking this shortly. I wonder if I make this a storage hopper, if that, like, shares with adjacents. Trying to find a good way to set this up without having to rebuild it all, but I might wind up having to rebuild it all next episode. Between this and next, I'm hoping you guys will share if you're all set to add remove. But we'll see what happens. Use 0, free 2. You don't seem to be sharing, huh? No. Alright, I'll find a better way to handle this missile system thing. But we are at almost 4%. Definitely charging up. Definitely starting to see some missile launches. Starting to be concerned about my production line for missiles because it feels like we're not making them as fast as we're shooting them, maybe? Yeah, there's definitely a large amount of missiles going off. That's kind of cool to watch, honestly. Very cool. But we're going to run out of missiles here on our platforms in a moment, but that should be okay, because my lasers should be sufficient to handle this. My only concern, really, is that the missiles have such a range that they fire before, like, my lasers even see the guys. Not that that's the end of the world, but it does mean we're, like, wasting ammunition when we may not need to be. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. But let me, between this episode and next, I'm going to come up with a better design for this missile distribution system. Basically, what I think is happening is conveyor turntables will try to guarantee even distribution between inventories. So, like, if this one's full, he's not going to send missiles forward until this one has a slot available, which is definitely not what I want, right? So we're going to need to tweak that a little bit. But thus far, we've got a decent amount of missiles available. I did not want to store a logistics hopper in there. I wanted to store missiles in there. Cool. But, you know, we've got 100 missiles in here. We've got about 30 in here. I think we're in pretty good shape for now. Looks like some big things coming our way. So that's... I'm interested to see how well my lasers handle what's happening. I mean, they're definitely dropping these big guys. What do you have to say for yourself? Aiming. Fire, dude. Pew. Nice. I think for now, lasers are doing well, but pretty soon we're going to need to have the proper missile system, you know, up and running. So I'm going to wrap up now. We'll come back next episode, and I will continue to defend my base against this onslaught, hopefully to the point where I get my orbital defense guy charged up, and we can get off this planet. All right, guys. For now, Darryl20 signing off. Take it easy.